Hi, Leather Rokk here. Welcome to my channel. Somebody wants to say hello to you. Oh, I snuck up on him and he didn't hear me. This is my tabby boy. And I got something special for you. Right, tabby boy? You see, you were asleep, so I was able to sneak up to you. And you weren't able to run away because he does that sometimes. But what you're about to see is not a cat video. You must come with me because I'm about to have some family togetherness. And hair dye time. Come on. And I got to do this very carefully because I'm bouncing my computer on one hand and I got a cup of hot tea in the other from the cat house in Sebring, Florida, which is not a bordello. Don't worry about it. You could bring your children there. If it exists, they could see all kinds of cat memorabilia. Unless you're all moralistic and freaked out about maybe the appropriateness of bringing children to such a place. Great. And unfortunately, our idiots are making a lot of noise. Okay, oh, and since I'm in the kitchen, this is a mandatory Dr. Fauci moment. Because we have the practical shrine to Dr. Anthony Fauci. Maybe this will mean we can get our vaccine soon. That would really be rocking. Oh, and speaking of vaccines, guess which young lady was calling today, trying another method to get her vaccine. We're trying to get on it. I mean, if in fact we have all these vaccines available to people, then there's people that want them, and we're trying to get them. And one of the many things I want to do with my channel is I want to advocate for people taking the vaccine because we really need to get our economy moving. We need to get herd immunity. And the only way we can do that is if people get the vaccine. And not just the oldest, most vulnerable, but everybody. So come on, let's get with the program. Now, Mom, you want to talk about this hair dye stuff?
Well, I had everything set up there so that
okay, well, did you want to talk about
all
it?
set on the countertop,
ready
okay. For it. It was all sitting there, all neatly arranged, but
so.
you just knocked it all up.
All right, so now there's more than I need in that. Don't you want me to mix it in a jar or bowl or something?
The container, the applicator is there, and it's marked 10 ounces on it, and you put 1 ounce of each.
This is a different brand than she usually uses. For years, my mother used Nice and Easy. There's a certain shade which has had a different model through the years. And anyway, I can't get around the way I used to before the pandemic. And this actually was the closest to her original hair color, and it was also what I found at my normal beauty supply place, which I haven't been to in over a year. Matter of fact, that was the last time I believe I was on a bus, if memory serves me correctly. Anyway, because it's a new brand for me, I had to familiarize myself more with the procedure. And another thing, as my mother has short hair, we usually get 2 uses out of a package. So that's what we're about to do now, is divide things. And I really need this tea because I'm so thirsty. Oh, it's too hot to be. All right, so nothing's been measured yet.
Obviously, you can see nothing's in the applicator.
Oh, all right. Sorry. All right.
Would you like me?
Yeah. Why don't you do it?
Here. Would you give me the applicator?
Okay. And I guess you want me to bring the table.
According to the directions. You put 1 ounce of each one of these liquids. One is the developer, and the other is the color.
Oh, it looks like there's 4 people. Are you watching Milo? Hello. See. Thank you for tuning in. I had such a hard time getting things done today. I didn't want to screw up with her And anyway, sometimes when all is said and done, I managed to get things taken care of. But it was not looking doable for a while. But hey, sometimes we get things done. Aw. Yeah, I saw somebody on Facebook had made a post about every year in Ireland there's this gathering for redheads. And I was looking at all these red hair, and it made me realize that back when I was in second grade, and I really did have vivid red hair, but it's really sad that through the years, a person's hair color really does fade. And when I look at my roots, and they're nowhere near as vivid as when I was that little second grader. And I never appreciated my hair when I was a kid.
True strawberry blonde.
And it's not nearly the way it was. And,
once you get these two measured with your applicator bottle, you have to shake it. Mix them.
People are very interested.
Oh, yeah. Really interesting. Okay, that should do it.
I don't understand why it's so hard for my mother to believe that people are interested in her. My best videos feature my mother. And come on, you guys. Everybody loves to see family.
What did you do with the empty box?
Oh, what did I do with the empty box?
Or right there.
Here. This is.
That's what it is.
I just drip some water on my keyboard. Because, And I know I need to do my own hair.
What else goes with this is the after color conditioner. We'll worry about that later.
So, and what I'm going to do is we're going to do the process here, but when it's time for her to wash things out, she's going to use the half bath because that sink is easier for her to reach. And I will occupy you during that process. And so you will get to, if you guys stick around, you'll get to see the finished process. What? Yes.
The cake.
Now you get to do when I had since my beauty school days. If I'm right.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm wrong.
No, you bought that at the dollar store several years ago. It's old. Not that old.
Oh.
Well.
Well, I mean, I do tend to hold on to things for years and years and years and years and years.
They only last so long.
Yeah. They were so glad to see me at the dollar store today. It's been a couple of months since I've been up the street. Yeah.
Clips in there. I do realize I have to go to the steps for the step.
Well, that's fine.
Could you fix this?
Well,
you do. Would you fix this? Here, honey. Yeah, it's trying to be nice.
I think the only one would be fine, but trying to. Whoops! No, light. Bring some more light.
Which was in the steps. So bring it over here so we can get this shut in the room.
This thing we've had in the family a long time. I had a smaller version of the one that I took with me to California. Somebody stole.
Is this the way it's supposed to be?
You could actually have it any way you want it. You want it to sit on someplace so that you don't have to be on where people put their steps on. Mom, I stepped on that.
Oh, gee, Leather. You stepped on it.
My mother is not germaphobe like I am. I hope. Oh, I know. I should put a box on this to lift it up.
Everyone's got to be patient today. We don't work well together.
I'm so used to being a team of one, I rarely am teaming with other people.
A team of one too.
Oh, Richard Knight's on. Oh, let's see what he has to say. Oh, what did he have to say?
I don't know. You've got it shoved in my face.
Here.
I don't have my glasses on.
Okay, it says, Richard Knight says, you and your mom are great together. Shout out to Sultan's Feast.
Oh, Richard, you have no idea what great is, apparently.
Well, guess what? So maybe, and knowing him, he's going to forward this to some of your coworkers who all love Miss Denise,
Richard,
and all remember you. They love you.
Please, would you get me off camera and do what you want to do?
Oh, she's so. My mother is of the old school. That the only time that you get in the paper is when you're born, when you're christened, when you get married, and when you die. When you graduate high school.
And when you graduate high school or college, and whenever you die. And I'm patiently waiting.
Gosh, she's terrible. Okay, oh yeah, she doesn't have her glasses. She has her glasses.
Well, I just took them off, Leathur, so I can get my hair dyed, okay. Leathur.
All right, okay, where is it?
Sitting there on the table.
Oh,
Leathur.
I didn't know you put it back in
Leathur. No, Leathur, it's sitting there in the applicator.
Now, where is the
code was sitting right behind me.
I wasn't looking for codes. What do I need codes?
The petitioner off, you're supposed to section it off in 4 sections.
No, you don't. You're doing your hair as long as that. When was the last time I sectioned your hair off? I usually start in the front where it's the most resistant. I'll use my words very carefully. And then I guess to be politically correct, you gotta say, not there's anything wrong. Oh, yeah. Yes, he wants a dye job too.
The damn tea on my hair.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's not very steady.
It'll be fine.
Sure.
I've been doing this.
Richard, if you pass this on to any of our former coworkers, I'm going to be really upset with you.
Blah, 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 blah. Do it, share it. In case I get put in the Facebook jail, please promote me. I have somebody who hates me, and I'm about to get schoolyard, so they're probably going to censor me some more, so please do promote this. Because, I have to be bad. No, you can't shut up when you're on video. Dead air space bothers people. It's not like I have a music track, remember?
Well, just so you pay attention to what you're doing and color everything. During the whole pandemic, I haven't had my hair colored.
Hey, look at my roots. I don't know that my roots have ever been out this bad.
Oh!
And this is the first time with this brand, so
yeah.
Let's hope it does a better job than Nice and Easy. They keep on saying that they cover, and then they say it shuts off in time. And the only reason why they could give you the highlights in a dimensional color is because they simply doesn't seem to be able to cover it properly. So. Hopefully this won't burn your scalp, so you can leave it on the extra 10 minutes to really.
Oh, Richard, I have a shout out to you from Carol Montgomery in Florida. I was talking to her a couple of weeks ago, and also from Lynn. So if you're watching and you're listening, I'm talking to both of those, and they did tell you hi. So this is my opportunity.
Yeah, so many of my mother's friends are not on the internet, and so there's only limited ways they can be in contact. And if they didn't have my mother's number, it would be really problematic. So. Especially with this pandemic, people really appreciate keeping in contact with people. Turn this a little bit to the left.
What?
I'm turning this to the left so I can show your back.
Is it
Stand
enough?
up a little bit so I can turn
Uh-huh.
sideways. Here. Can you sit back down?
I don't know. Can I?
This floor is very warped, and it's really odd. Mom said they know our floors are warped. We don't live in House Beautiful, so what? If you're looking for Oprah Winfrey's house, I'm sorry. She hasn't offered to hire me. What's she going to hire me to do her hand laundry? I mean, not to be rude, but I don't know if her clothes will fit in my basins. I just gave you a haircut, what, a little over a week ago?
2 weeks ago,
2
dear.
weeks ago.
Time flies when you're having fun.
And I'm very glad that I found out that when you do live streams, YouTube does have a downloadable feature so that I can download everything back into this or any future computer I have. So all those live streams that I filmed using my Chromebook, I will be able to download them and I'll be able to save all that stuff. I'm going to get a wooden, chopstick. I'm going to get the rest of this.
You know what a chopstick is?
Yeah, but I'm going to wash off my rubber glove hands first. And if you want to talk to people, you can.
Do I want to talk to people? Gee, the only person I get to talk to all day long is Leathur. Talking to people, other than, doing phone calls. Oh, today I actually called the COVID hotline, and I did make put the application in for getting the COVID shot, which I think she mentioned before. But they ask you all these interesting questions. First of all, they asked me for my insurance information, which I thought was kind of interesting. But since I'm on Medicare, I didn't mind doing that. But they asked all kinds of, what what race you were, if you're Caucasian, and what sex, your birth date, your address, telephone number. I don't have a computer at my disposal, so I just told them all I had was my landline and no other access to make this arrangement. So, but you can do it with the telephone number. So, if you're interested in just using the telephone number instead of your computer, we can give you the telephone number.
See if mother view, my mother.
It's gonna fall.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Please, don't do me any favor.
Oh.
Don't give her another view, please. Just have to listen to her cry about her computer being broken again, please.
So I wanted to show you guys something very special. I'm not sure what this is, but I've got a new plant, and I had to cover one of the windows in my grow room so that the light does not fade out.
Excuse me. Is this supposed to start timing?
I suppose what I wanted to do is get a chopstick.
Well, so chopsticks in the drawer. The chopsticks are in the drawer. Remember, I put them in the drawer in a plastic bag.
Handle on this thing. This drawer. Okay.
Well, they're just kidding.
Yeah, I know. I want to run this by tell me what you guys think. Drawers need. I told you about talking to me on camera like that, Mom. Drawers really need a handle to hold onto. This is the hardest thing for me to open up because there is no handle for it. And I don't understand. I know this place was put together with probably duct tape and wire and God knows what. Oh my God. So, okay. Okay. I'm going to, whoops, that was not a good view. I'm going to get the rest of the dye out of that container using chopsticks. Oh, Richard, wow, she is in the bathroom. I want to talk to you about something. Carol Montgomery is a Trump supporter. And, yeah, I want to send her some stuff. Anyway, Mom is coming back. She probably wants to tell you some things.
I'm not doing this again.
This up here. Okay, what you want to tell people something?
Well, the only thing is I wanted to tell them if they need the COVID-19 vaccine appointment number.
Quick, raise your voice, Mom, please.
I am letting them know. Anyway, I have the vaccine appointment telephone number. This is by telephone only. If you don't want to use your computer or if you don't have a computer, it's 856-249-7007. And it's very, you have to. I waited like 20 minutes. I was on hold for 20 minutes before I got hold of them, but it wasn't bad, and the people are very helpful when you get to them. And they told me that after they had all this information and everything, that I should receive a call from the Board of Health to schedule an appointment in about 2 weeks. So, hey, you get on the list. At least this gets you,
So now you're registered
There.
someplace besides just Walgreens.
Well, I never did register for Walgreens because they didn't take down any of my information. They didn't have any appointments available. They said to call back at another time. So anyway, just,
So now this number that you gave out, is that for New Jersey?
Apparently.
Okay.
The first thing they ask you is your zip code. So,
Okay.
but it's for New Jersey.
Good. Thank you for sharing that. What I'll do is I'll make sure that I'll put that number in the show notes. And we have a lot
Well,
of
if Paul hadn't, given us a telephone number, a friend of hers in New York actually was in the healthcare. He's in healthcare, and he gave her the telephone number. So I thought, what the heck? So I called it today.
There's apparently Dr. Fauci and everybody's saying get as many ways as you can.
This is it.
The first chance you get, whatever you get. I know they're starting to say the AstraZeneca thing. Is that the one that they say there's blood clots? And then there's one that only 79% available.
That's the latest, but they're still working. That hasn't been certified yet.
And that'll make the fourth different kind. And we have other companies that are making it. So.
Well, anyway, if you need to, just get in there and try to get on the list to get your appointment.
Thank you for sharing. That's information. That's one of the things that I want to do for my channel is give information. I know that the YouTube powers that be say that trying to be a variety channel is not easy for growth because it's too all-purpose. But
well,
I think I have a nice mix. I'm bringing
get your tidbit for the day.
Yeah, I think I'm building a nice little community around this channel, and I have the most delightful people that chime in. And so long as everybody gets along, that's the only thing I ask. I'd rather not censor anybody. I believe in free speech. But I also would prefer for my friends who join me in these chats not want to fight each other over the phone from exotic lands and stuff. I'd still like to see how that goes. But really, there's room for all of us here. Mm-hmm. And as you can see, that I'm not wasting any of this dye. You really want to get a good job on, especially considering that this is my first try with this particular brand. And now my mother's going to relax and be comfortable and let this dye do its magic. I'm going to rinse off my hand before she gets up.
I was just going to ask you if you could wipe me off.
Yeah, let me wipe this off and then let me clean her off and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, she needs to clean up my act. We're having such a good time. I break into song and dance, but I'm not in a situation where I can dance. And breaking into song, it just, I'm not feeling musical right at this point. She does this to me all the time. She just leaves me, wanders off. Hope you're all having a good day today. Oh, please, here she comes.
Was she talking smack about me? All right.
Darn, I missed my opportunity again.
Because I wouldn't have heard. You could have said anything. You could have told embarrassing childhood stories. I mean, I would never know until I saw you play that.
What
use your opportunity.
Story?
Hey, when it comes to the hell that you raise, I think you did a pretty good job. I'm pretty good. Okay, now I've got to wipe you.
Is there some on my forehead?
Let's see.
Oh, I forgot you to find the hairdryer.
Oh, my hairdryer is in my room. I sterilized it.
Really?
Well, it was on my floor.
We have a sterile hairdryer. No future little hair dryers. Darn. Here we go.
Your appliances didn't do it when they could have. Darn. And now it's too late.
We could have used a second hair dryer.
Oh, no. Some of us just didn't think about it when we were younger.
Are my ears cleared? Because you always seem to get hair dye on you. I just. It's such a
It's like chocolate, but it's not.
Fun experience.
Oh, every day with me is a sunny day.
A day with Leathur is a day without sunshine. You know. Well, the old orange juice commercial, you know, a day without
orange
juice is a day with this day without sunshine. Well, a day with Leathur is a day without sunshine. Trust me.
Well, I'm allergic to the sun, so that sounds groovy, man.
Groovy. Gee. Haven't heard that in a while.
Isn't she cute? Isn't she lovely? I could see it better than Stevie Wonder. I still want to know, how did Stevie know how lovely she looked? Oh, Milo.
If you get that, your hair on top of my
Milo
hair.
says, that's great you have the appointment and hope your evening is nice. Your mom is a doll, Leathur. Oh, see, this is why I put you on camera. People think you're great.
Could you lie like that? Well, with you got a straight face while you're lying like that, young man.
Here, let's get a close-up look. My mother.
Please. Let's not.
This is my
Please,
mother.
could we not shove that in my face?
Oh,
please.
She's campish.
Yes.
And I deliberately did a lighter makeup today because I didn't want to upstage. I didn't want to
upstage.
be rude.
Oh, yes. Are we done?
I guess so. Now, I'm not going to stop this broadcast or anything, but my mother's going to allow for her timing right now.
30 minutes.
Okay, we are going to, first of all, I always forget doing this. I'm going to look at the clock. And now the box says what for the timing?
Half an hour.
Half an hour, okay.
Because they're part of the gray.
So, now I still would like to add an additional 10 minutes for the gray coverage. But
sure, when my hair falls out or my scalp breaks into rashes.
No, we don't like that.
Fun.
So, anyway.
You can all watch my scalp break out in a rash. Because my daughter insists on her timing.
So, okay, Mom, you want to do the timing in your room or something?
Yes,
and do whatever.
Okay,
so what we're going to do is we're going to let my mother do the timing in her room. She's going to relax. I'm going to find some way to occupy you. And by the time she's ready to rinse this out and show you the final thing, we will still be live and you will get to see what she looks like.
Lucky people. Wow.
Oh, yes. Well... Again, this was not the original video that I was going to do for today, but it's how things worked out. And I think the bottom line is that I showed up for work and I'm doing my job and I'm here providing content for the people who choose to partake in it. And I hope that I am not only meeting your expectations, but exceeding them. That is my plan. Live and in living color, that's right. And what better co-star can I have than my own mother? I am very lucky that I am able to share her with the world, and I'm very happy to be a YouTuber. As she drops her cane, and I think I better get 6 feet away from it so she can't beat me with it. So, okay, let's. Okay, I will get the hairdryer. Boy. And I will put this up here. So, and I'm only at 63% of my electric, but I am going to plug that in. But I have this and I'm going to put this in my mother's bedroom, and then I'm going to get the power back, and I'm going to be right back. So don't you guys go away. Okay, I'm back, like I promised. Oh, I am so thirsty. And I'm putting this box underneath this computer so that I have something to set it up. Of course, it's an empty box, which means there's a chance I can knock it down, and I hope I don't do that since I've been knocking this computer down too much, and it's not a good idea. Oh, right. So there is going to be an approximately 25-minute to 35-minute timing for my mother's hair dye. She's going to relax, and our Comcast has been working on demand, and she has been able to watch those news videos. Of course, almost all of them are mainstream media, everything MSNBC and CNN, everything blaming Trump on everything, of course. And so, oh, and then the other day, there were some other things available on demand, including a PBS special about, oh God, who was it? James Taylor and Carole King. And there was a part of the broadcast where he was talking about uh, an old Beatles song, and my mother thought that it was one song, and she was insisting it was a certain song, and I was telling her that it wasn't. And I know for a fact that I was right, and words were said, and I said something that was just said out of frustration. It was not a name called to her, but because it was offensive, she got pissed off. So then I left the room and I didn't get a chance to watch it, but that's okay. Because frankly, I really am not in a mode to be listening to a whole lot of music anyway. I'm much more focused on news and weather and things like that right now, anyway. So, oh, and you know what else I'm focused on? I'm focused on that pussycat. Oh, look what I got. Look what I got. My kitty. See my kitty? My kitty, my good boy. I got a good boy. Okay. I'm going to, well, I'm going to take this computer off this box right now because I'm really concerned about the cats doing something to the cord. They're knocking this over. I've got to leave my room for a minute. Please stay here. I will be right back. I am back. So, you know what? I think I am going to move this to my bed so that I can just be comfortable. And just, oh, I know what I can do. I wanted to show you some things in my grow room. I was going to do, oh, and by the way, I wanted to do a separate video. I want to do some more videos in my cannabis series, but I've been having a little problem with YouTube lately. YouTube is getting stricter with the attempts to demonetize people and trying to get stricter and stricter with us. And even though cannabis is becoming increasingly legal in more and more states, including my home state of New Jersey, which went totally legal, by the way, all adults 21 and older are allowed to smoke cannabis and grow it and buy it all throughout the state of New Jersey. So meanwhile, now I don't need to be in hiding about the fact that I like to smoke weed. So I occasionally have educational content about weed on my channel, and lately whenever I film weed videos, they slap it with either an age restriction, which means that even when I reach my 1,000 subscriber mark, which means that YouTube can serve ads on our channels, once you have an age restriction, they cannot put ads on your pay on that video, and that means one less income stream. And it's obvious that if you're making a video that is about something that's technically an adult thing, but I mean, let's face it, how many people who smoke weed don't smoke weed until they're 21 or until they're 18? Most people start much younger. And I know that I have people who started watching my weed videos when they were underage. And luckily, those were not videos that were age restricted. And those people are fully of age now. But the whole idea that YouTube seems to be getting stricter and stricter, not only with the weed content, but other kinds of controversial subjects, political things, election things, things about the Second Amendment, all kinds of issues. If you talk honestly and freely about them, you can run afoul of the censors here. And that really sucks. But I did want to show you guys something I thought was pretty cool here in my grow room. I've got to show you this very carefully because I have this plant propped up with a wooden empty shoebox. And here, I want to show you, if you're even getting the view. This is a tomato plant, and it's got some flowers on it. And, you know what? One of the things I'm going to do right now, I'm going to set this here. Okay. I'm going to hope that doesn't go down, fall down. It would really suck if it did. I am going to put some water in this, and I'm going to throw some water on my plants. So hold that one. Okay. Gonna go water my plants. Now, this room, I would hate to have to use it as a bedroom, which is what it was originally designed for. But there are just the people that live next door and the people that live around here are just so noisy. Oh, another thing I want to show you I'm growing, I think might be either a lemon tree or an orange tree. It's this thing right here. And I'm sure I'm going to need to repot it, but I'm not going to be doing that for a while. There's probably nowhere nearly enough light in this room anyway. And as you can see, I closed off this window here with paper so that I don't have extra light coming in and fading the clothes that I've hanging in here. I have so much clothes that is too heavy for my closet space in my room, so I have to hang. This used to be where the coats were hung up, but I'm using that for more closet space. And now some of those coats I am going to be offering for sale on ThreadUp once they start accepting cleanout bags again. They have not been accepting cleanout bags for a couple of months now, probably because of COVID. But that really shouldn't be an issue since they wash everything after you wash it anyway. They spend all this time processing things. They iron out things that are wrinkled. And it's ridiculous. Some of the things that I have given them that I never got a chance to wear, that they never even paid me for, and I guess it didn't meet their quality control standards, and they still reserve the right to sell the things that you give them, not pay you any money, and you'll never know about it. So if I had a more reliable place to offer things that I knew people would appreciate, you know, and I mean, I have so many things that don't fit me that there's no reason for me to keep. And oversized clothing does not look good on me. I'm not even sure I'm going to keep this green top, but I want to, some things I do want to get some kind of use out of them, especially if I think that they're going to look interesting on video or something. But I hope my mother's happy with the dye when it's done. So, and, but yeah, I'm going to have to, maybe sometime when my mother next goes in the bathroom or something, I'm going to need to go in her Rolodex, and I'm going to need to get, uh, to find out that lady's address, the one who's a Trump supporter, and maybe send her some souvenirs from the inauguration or something. I really wish that she had told her, I wish my mother had told her that I was a big Trump supporter, but my mother chose not to get into it because my mother doesn't like talking politics with people unless it's politics that she agrees with. And lately, I'm finding it very hard to agree with my mother politically. She is fed a steady diet of orange man bad type of propaganda, and I find myself having to almost make up exaggerations of positive things to say about President Biden just to be nice. I can't say nice things about Kamala Harris. I mean, I did. Somebody sent me some more photographic evidence of her call girl past, and I, of course, showed the picture to my mother. She was a picture of her with Willie Brown. I believe I remember when he was mayor of San Francisco, and then he became an assemblyman and whatever else he's done throughout his life. And I believe that he got COVID and died. It's a shame, but I like that he was loyal to President Trump. I really appreciate that. But anyway, whenever I try to show some kind of evidence for the political statements that I make, then I just get arguments afterwards. So it makes it very unsatisfactory. I just would assume to hang out with people that agree with me politically because it's so much less stressful. And almost all my new friends tend to be people who believe in the same things politically. And I'm noticing that old former friends are coming out of the woodwork that I had falling outs with, that haven't had contact with for 2 or 3 years, and all of a sudden they're rediscovering my videos and everything. And if the harassment continues, I will keep reporting and I will block if necessary, because I don't go hunting up people from my past that I don't agree with to start fights with them, and I haven't done anything to deserve it. And I will respond in kind, just to let people know. Taiwan. I see my sweetheart. I see my sweetheart. I got it. Hello. I got it. Oh, I got it, Tabby boy. Oh, now you stick in your claws in. Don't do that. Right? Can you not do that, please? Thank you. Oh, I got my baby. Yes, I got my baby. I got my baby. My baby cat. Oh, okay. I'm going to be back in a minute. So, since I'm not even sure if anybody's watching it. I'm back. Oh boy. Sorry, I had to get some chocolate. This video almost didn't happen today. I had to go someplace to pick up some things for my mother. And when I went to pay at the store, I used a debit card that one of my day jobs pays in debit cards, and I used one that I had a balance on from an order I'd made on Wish. And I told him before I brought the stuff up to the counter that there was more, the total was going to be more than what the balance was, and I would pay the rest in cash. And even though English is not their first language, I think I can communicate pretty well. These are people I've been dealing with for years. So he's ringing me up and he says, "Oh, I owe whatever it is I owed." And I said, and then he realized that that was actually how much the order was, but I actually only had to come up with like $1.50 more, and I had extra cash on me. So, but he was like making it harder than it had to be. And I said, you know what? The only reason why I'm out here is because I really had to pick up some things for the house that were really needed. But if this is too much of a hassle, then I will have somebody else go and get it someplace else. And I almost wasn't going to get what I needed to get for her. And the whole agreement was that if I got the things that she needed, then I would have cooperation to make this video. So otherwise, I had something else planned for today. But since this is making this video, it was a way for her to get her hair dyed and for me to get this video done. So I thought that this was a way for everybody to get what they wanted. And since it's a proven fact that whenever I have my mother on my video channel, people love to see her. So I'm giving my viewers what you guys want. Everybody likes to see families. Everybody loves to see mothers and fathers. And it's too late for me to show you my father, but at least I can share her with the world. I've been really lucky in the parent department. So why wouldn't I want to share her? And since there are people who do know her, that we really appreciate seeing her. So this is for you as much as it is for myself. By the way, the next couple of days, I have to go out and get some chocolate chips because I've been collecting chocolate chip cookie recipes, and I want to make some chocolate chip cookies. Now, something I'd like to do for this channel, I would like to make some pot brownies, but YouTube is probably going to slap me with an age restriction, and you can't keep on doing that and hitting me in the pocketbook. I do not have a whole lot of income streams, and I'm engineering my life so that most of my income is coming from either from YouTube or from things that I'm able to eke out through the internet. So the more YouTube is going to make it hard for me and try to censor me and stuff, that means I'm going to have to find alternate methods to make my same content. Now, I don't want to take away from what I'm producing for the channel, but this may mean that I'm going to have to upload in more than one place. And that is still adding to my workload. And again, something has to give, because I mean, if I'm supposed to have some time to sleep through this, and it's bad enough that I missed a posting day that I hadn't intended to do. I had stayed up the night before and would never intend to deliberately miss a day. It wasn't like I needed a mental health day or anything. It was just I had stayed up, I had something ready, but then finally I fell asleep, and I was so disoriented. When you are a full-time YouTuber, you often, your sense of time, your rhythm of time is based on your posting schedule. And it's your posting schedule that's the key more than your filming schedule. In order to come up with 3 new pieces of video a week, if you were only live streaming, then that would mean, okay, filming 3 times a week. But if you're filming other than just live streaming, that means you could be filming any day, possibly every day. Then if your filming is at least a bit complicated and involves editing, then it takes editing. And I have still so much editing to do from a bunch of casino trips I've made. And I'm trying to do it in such a way that the finished product is something that is worth watching. I'm trying to really up my editing game. I've learned more skills recently. And of course, that's going to mean that some of the videos are going to be shorter than they would originally have been. And on the same token, when I think that I'm doing a really good job with the editing, then I find out that some people think they're a little too short. And it's really hard to make everybody happy, especially when I'm trying to improve my skill set. And if my improving my skill set is working, then my content should be more pleasurable to watch. And if it's not, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm really trying to be inspired by, well, the people that inspire me. It's not a question of try. It's who I'm inspired by currently are political pundits, some news people, some talk show people, people like Rush Limbaugh, people like the conservative talkers, and also some people who do travel vlogging and stuff. From the travel vlogging, those people, I've learned things like how long individual pieces of footage should be. They're often only in very few seconds and you knit them all together, but that also means there's a whole lot more that needs to be edited. But again, I'm not using a fancy camera. I'm only using my webcam. And you could see the quality is really not there, and I don't have good enough lighting. This light my hair should look very, 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 very vivid, and it's not looking vivid at all. And my hair doesn't even look good until I come up against my wall. Then you could see what it looks like. But when I go away from the wall, then it just doesn't look exciting anymore. And that really sucks. So I do wish Thread Up would hurry up with accepting cleanup bags again. I'm getting added to because I have boxes and bags in my hallways that are only here temporary. They're things that I need to get out of this house. But, there's only 24 hours in a day. And with all the day-to-day responsibilities a person has, it's very hard to get everything done. What? Oh, you done time? What? We want to tell people, let people know. When you're done, people need to see you. Okay. So my mother tells me that she's going in the half bathroom so that she can wash her hair. The sink is lower and it's easier for her to bend over. She is going to rinse out and wash out her hair in the half bath sink. But I thought that she was going to talk about it before doing that, and she didn't do that. So it is what it is. So, okay, I feel really awkward talking, and I don't know if anybody's even still watching. And I don't want to stop this live stream until my mother is done washing out her hair and blowing it dry. But in the same token, I need to know if there's people that are still here. I would appreciate somebody to say something, please, because I'm considering stopping the stream before it's done. And I don't want to do that, but if nobody's watching, there's no reason for me to continue. Meanwhile, I'm going to make some social media posts to let people know that the stream is going on. Okay, so I know that the camera is still on. I am going to find the link to this and I'm going to post this on social media so that I can yeah, I need to find the link so that I can and of course with this computer I think it's on its last legs. The more links, the more tabs I have open, the harder it is to get you know, I can't even think. I'm trying to find the link. No. Okay, I'm just trying to find the link. No. Okay, as soon as I find a link to this so that I can put, because I have a feeling that a lot of people don't know that I'm on live now, and people can't tune into something that they don't know about, so. Right now, if nobody is on, I will stop the stream. Is looking up her hair right now. I cannot pull her on as the chat room is not active right now. Again, if anybody is watching right now, please say something in the chat room to let me know that you're on. Because the whole idea of my doing live streams is people are supposed to say things, and I really like the engagement. And I'm going to post this link to MySpace also. If anybody didn't know, MySpace is far from dead. And MySpace is a really great place. I use it to back up my pictures. It's also a place for me to put the links to my videos here and the petitions for animals. Hi, Joe Peterson. I am back looking at, and I can see the chat room, and I've done my whatever promotion I can do. I'm going to be doing another video. I don't know if it's going to be a live stream or it's just going to be a normal video about the subject of Facebook jail situation. You know, I never set out to join Facebook, but I did out of basically peer pressure by close friends and some family. And I understand that if you want to be found by the world, you have to go where the world is. But my Facebook experience has been a little wanting for, I mean, I have been able to find tribe and I've been able to find community, and that's a wonderful thing. And I have made new friends on there, and I'm very grateful for that. But that said, Facebook, because excuse me, I'm trying to say something. What? Of course you did. Anyway, since I got interrupted my train of thought, now I get to ambush. Where are you? Where? Oh, okay. Let's show your face.
What?
Your face.
What?
Your face.
What do you want?
I want to show your face.
Why?
Because Mom, video. I'm on video. Remember?
Honey, would you give me the cream lights out of the kitchen? Please.
I know I don't live in House Beautiful. I know I don't have some fancy, beautiful, expensive bathroom to show things in. A little cooperation would be nice. Oh, and I almost fell this computer. Now, are we going to get any kind of a look at all?
Of what?
Your face.
I'm not done yet.
So, show people.
Why? There is nothing to see.
No, grumpy person. Show
yes, grumpy person.
She's a grumpy person.
Get out of here.
Oh. She has been threatening me with killbeat murder for years, okay? You know how many years she's been threatening? Oh, see? Some great cat art.
That one isn't gonna murder you, I swear.
Okay, you guys. My demise, my premature demise has been predicted. So, since you guys have heard that, I need everybody who can hear the sound of my voice to send me all the marijuana you can. And since I obviously have lots of enemies now, I appreciate your backup, your armed security, bribery money, bulletproof vehicles, and all kinds of sundry things to protect my ass. And I will be very appreciative, and I probably can't afford to pay you, but when my ship comes in, I will not forget you. Oh, yeah, I have pussycat. I do have pussycat. I have a thing for pussycats. I love my pussycats. Look. Do you love my kid? Look at my kitty. I love my kitty. Oh, I got a kitty. I got a kitty. I got a baby. I got a baby. Oh, my baby cat. Oh, I got a baby cat. Oh, I got a baby. I got something else. Let's see. Someone to love. I got belly button king. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, where's my Cassie girl? My Cassie girl. Oh, let's see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. today was a day that I managed to get more done than I knew I would be able to get done. And what a great thing that is, getting things done. Oh, so I wanted to show I really haven't had any opportunities to change into the most festive things that I would have liked to have, but this is the navel ring that I'm wearing today. For anybody that's keeping track, this is purple anodized titanium, and normally it would have a matching ball, but it just has a purple acrylic ball on top. But the post is also that titanium, and they basically do that process either by electroplating or by heating until it turns the color. So I'm a little pleasantly surprised that I haven't had anybody come into the chat room that I've been having problems with. I was halfway expecting that there would be some kind of disruption made. I feel really bad that I ended up having to report and then finally block. Yeah, I've had that quite a while. It's very comfortable and it doesn't catch at anything, so I can sleep in it and it doesn't get caught in blankets, or if I forgot and I have some things cluttering my bed, it doesn't get caught too much. I have had plenty of belly rings that get caught in fish netting or different things, or even in my hair, because my hair is long enough in some spots that it's longer than waist length, and my hair absolutely gets caught in all of my piercings, actually. And also this belly ring that I'm wearing, it's really good to wear for swimming because, again, it doesn't get caught in things. And you know what? I'm going to switch out of this skirt right now because I think that it is just it's a little awkward to wash compared to some of my shorter things, and it's harder to keep from wrinkling, and it's made of taffeta and satin. And actually it says shell 100% polyester, lining 100% polyester, but still it's something that I usually wear it more around Christmas time. So what a day it's been. You know, every day, at least Monday through Friday, I start my noon to 3 p.m. time. I use my webcam as a tape recorder, and I've been recording the Rush Limbaugh programs. They're calling it the Legacy of Rush, and they have somebody guest hosting and talking about different subjects, and full of, I mean, when you have somebody that broadcasts for 33 years plus, there's lots and lots and lots of archives through the years. Every show has been recorded, and so there's so much material to draw from. And since Rush was working on things and research things practically until the day he died, so much of what he had to say is current and applicable to current events. So it's very, very much as if he were still alive, except for, of course, the sadness that those of us who loved him feel about him not being with us anymore. So between noon and 3, I'm taping that while also working one of my day job tasks that, fortunately, when I'm using the webcam portion on my computer, as long as anything that's right behind it can still be working, and so I could still do some day job even when I'm doing something like that. Now, when I'm doing this, I'm not doing anything else because I don't want to take the chance of something bleeding onto this audio while I'm recording, because what if something had a little bit of music or something in it, then I would risk getting a copyright strike, and I don't want to do that. And I'm also timing today's live stream in such a way that one of the people I live with is not here, so I don't have to worry about loud music or anything like that, so that I could have the best possible view and experience for you. That's important to me, that you enjoy watching my content. And I know that some of these streams, there is some time spent waiting around for things, and that's just the nature of the beast. So, but I am glad that I was able to make this video today, because when I'm looking at my big YouTube notebook that I schedule and plan video ideas, this is a video that I wanted to do months ago, and this was something that we had this gentleman's agreement that we were going to do, and my mother has been coming up with lots of excuses. And then I didn't think that there was any more hair dye in the house at all, and she told me that there was. And when she said that she wanted her hair dyed, then I said, okay, let's do this. Right. My mother is out of the bathroom. I'm gonna ambush her. I'm gonna get her. Okay, well, I know you need more light. Look how cute you look with the towel.
Yeah, look like a cat dragon. I got dye on my shirt.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to be a real good, not a Chinese laundress.
Let's not start that.
I'm a white and that's right laundress. Hey, I bet I'd be exotic if I went to China. I bet I could get a job. I would be so different. I would think they would like me. Of course, if they're Chi Coms, they might not, but you know what? Hey, maybe they could pay me in Chinese food. Okay, I would like you to be where you're comfortable. That would be fine.
Oh dear. Oh. I'm gonna have to plug the hair dryer in.
Yes.
That's soft.
Look who's here. Oh.
No bother.
Oh.
Do not bother, Kitty.
Oh, goodbye, Kitty. Oh.
No, hello, Kitty. Goodbye. Oh, I'm exhausted. I got hair dye on my shirt.
Okay.
Oh. Now, it's only going to take a couple of minutes to dry here because there's nothing here to dry. I just don't want to have away at tonight.
You really want to?
I had the brush when I came in.
Oh, yes, the brush.
Yeah, I brought it in here, so it would be. I think it's on the table over here. I can't see without my glasses on. Isn't it lying there someplace?
No. Oh, wait.
I knew I brought it in here. I should make it seem like I'm hallucinating.
No, so we don't need this now?
I don't think so. Oh, Cassie. Oh, no. Oh. And you know how she loves the hair dryer. Will you see this? Wait till you see this. She likes the hair dryer. Oh, pretty girl. Nothing phases this cat. But Cassie, this is not the place for you right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I know you love my laugh, but I got paw prints all over my pants. Thank you.
Not the paw.
Okay. No.
She got the paw.
No.
The paw one.
Oh. Can you see the color? I have to show you the color. My doctor will recognize me tomorrow. See, the reason I wanted this done was because I have a cardiologist appointment tomorrow. And I haven't seen him since September. And I had brown hair, whatever color hair at that point. I did not have gray hair. He would not have recognized me. I mean, come on. The man thinks I'm this stunning 80-year-old.
She has a cardiologist. She has a heart doctor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kidney doctor, liver doctor. All kinds of doctors. Anyway. Hello, any day now. Yeah, do I want to do this? It just needs to be, move real fast. No. I know you like the hair dryer. Just move it over to the other side now. Yeah. Such fun. Okay. Turn it off. Ta-da! We washed that gray away.
Are you happy now?
Well, happy is it's a. Oh yeah, I'm ecstatic. ECSTATIC. Ecstatic.
At least she's not looking sarcastic like
Or
she's
grumpy.
being or grumpy
Shut up.
or bitchy or miserable or all those things. Oops, did I say
trying
that?
to say normal.
Okay, normal.
NORM. Here, see that?
Let's see how nice and bright the hair is.
Well, could you move back a little bit so that you see at least the color? See, it took. How did it do over here where it's usually gray?
Doesn't look gray.
See, doesn't the cut look better too once it's colored instead of all this
I
gray?
guess so. So I mean, I thought the gray was cool too.
Oh yeah, right. It's not your gray hair. Just wait until your hair is gray, and we'll just see how great it is.
But my roots are out to here. I don't have any gray, so hello.
But your day will come.
Our day will come.
Oh, please keep your day
and
job.
we'll have everything. Yeah, when will I have everything? I want some. Hello. Anyway.
Okay. Am I finished now?
Oh, she wants to be ended. Well, okay. It's like this, people. I think my mother wants to be done with the stream, and I really hate to be away from my adoring public. But hey, I'm glad that I got to be spending another video with my mother. And, and I know that this is what people like. And it's sometimes like pulling teeth to try to get this young lady to cooperate. And I know a thing or two about pulling teeth, unfortunately. Oh, by the way, Mom, did I tell you that I have another gum infection? I keep on trying to push, and I can't get pus to come down. And
Leather,
yes,
do we really need to let everybody know about that?
So, hey, it is what it is. But like I said, things are not so easy. But thank you for cooperating. You look great, and it won't be the last time because
I changed glasses.
Oh, she changed. Oh, excuse me. Well, there's still her coach frame.
Well, these are green ones. They aren't the black ones I usually wear.
Oh, so to bring out.
Well, I didn't want to get hair dye on my black frame. So.
Oh, I thought maybe it was just the green.
No, you never know what hair dye is going to do to things.
True, and that's a new brand that we've never used before.
Right, so I thought it was going to mess up anything.
Now you're happy that gave you enough coverage, that half a thing. So that means we have enough developer and dye for the next time that she gets it done.
In fact, I'm going to take this and put it back in the box.
And what are you going to do? Knowing her, she probably will have it on her calendar.
Oh, you know I will, because otherwise I can't blackmail you into doing my hair again. I have written down when you cut my hair, when you color it, and I say, look at this. It's been 2 months since you cut my hair.
And then I feel like a real heel.
She should. I do so many things for her. She really owes me.
Well, nobody can ever repay the debt that they owe their parents. So that's just true. The way it is. That's true. And that's why I don't mind.
And I'm going to collect till the day I
hand laundry and doing whatever chores, even though she needs to understand that there's not enough hours in a day for sleep and day job and YouTube. And YouTube is a lot harder than it looks. You guys that watch our videos, I know you don't care about how the sausage is made, and all you care about is you're expecting a video to be on the day that you expect it, and if it's hard for us, it's not your problem, and I understand that. However, it's harder than it looks. So I really appreciate you guys can spend your time watching anybody, and the fact that you choose to spend time with me and people that I love, like my mother and my cats. And she's playing the world's smallest violin, and it's playing your song, or maybe it's playing my song. But either way, thank you for allowing us into your home. Isn't she cutie? This is my mom.
I'm not coming back again. So if you come to this home again, you will be visiting me in the home.
Oh, all right. All right. We're going. Thank you. If you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you have not already, do subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss anything. I will see you in a couple of days. Bye, everybody.